Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Alrighty, so Miss Amberlynn uploaded again, and it just so happens this one is her leaving YouTube. So, I don't know that this is clickbait. And the reason why I don't know that this is clickbait is because she was getting tired of her own daggum schedule. She didn't want to do it no more. She was tired of uploading to YouTube. She was tired of having to answer to people. And she was tired of being called out. And when Amberlynn gets tired of things like that, she quits. She can't take the heat, so she runs. So do I believe that this is clickbait? Not fully. And we may end up with her leaving and quitting. Yeah, there's no telling. But so what we're just going to do is we're going to hop on in together by pressing play.
Hey guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. So if you have not seen my weigh-in video, I have cellulitis due to walking in the flood because it was flooding here a few days ago and I got cellulitis from it. If you want to hear the whole story and everything that happened, watch my weigh-in video that I posted a few days ago. It'll be a few days ago for you guys. I haven't even posted it yet in my real time because I literally just filmed it.
So are we behind, Amberlynn? Like when it comes to the uploading? Are we like a week behind or something? Because you uploaded your weigh-in video last week. So that means you filmed all of these last week. So you should already be on your antibiotic. You should already have it in your system and you should already be ready to go. So you should have no excuses through this entire thing on why you should be leaving YouTube over an illness. There's got to be something else going on. But you have excuses, don't you?
So I just feel like super under the weather. Like I still did my live stream today and I felt off in it. I did the best that I could though. I did not want to film my weigh-in at all. Literally forced myself to do it. I did not want to vlog today, so I didn't. But I normally vlog on Tuesdays and today's Tuesday. So I kind of just wanted to like have at least one clip, which is this. Because, I don't know, it would have drove me crazy if I didn't at least vlog something.
Amberlynn, why are you starting this off by lying? It doesn't matter to you if you film something for YouTube or not. It's never bothered you if you film or not. You always do clip here, clip here, clip here, clip here, and then you clip them all together. So with as short as this is, it's coming to tell me that you didn't put any effort into this whatsoever at all. You planned on giving up from the very get-go of it.
I am seeing my mom tomorrow. I think we're gonna have like a girls' day. We definitely both need it. Only if I'm feeling better, which I have my fingers crossed because I am on antibiotics and they are gonna start kicking in rather quickly because that's just how it goes. Like I know all my signs of getting cellulitis and I always get it taken care of really quickly. So I always catch it before it gets hecticana, if you will.
Okay, Amberlynn, let me understand this just a little bit. You have so much going on with your body that you're too tired to film anything for YouTube besides this one little clip, all right? But it's not so bad that you can't go and do stuff with your mother. Okay, so your job is not a priority, which I'm not surprised by that whatsoever at all because your job is never a priority. But you just don't care about your subscribers and you pretty much just admitted that your live stream, you just wanted to hurry up and get off of it and be done with it. You don't even care about your members.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. I'm trying to decide if I want to wear my hair up or down. I guess it really doesn't matter.
Guys, just imagine waking up in the morning and your most important decision is how you're going to wear your hair. Not your bills, not all your responsibilities, none of that. It's your hair. Welcome to Amberlynn Reed's life.
But I am going to go hang out with my mom for a little bit. We're actually going to go to the movies. And this movie theater, like, you sit in these seats and, like, the leg part goes up. So it'll be good for me to rest my legs for my cellulitis.
So what she's doing is telling us it's okay for me to go out to the movies and it's okay for me to do something like this because I'll be resting. And the thing is you'll be resting at home and you can film a clip while you're resting at home because you're usually sitting on your bottom when you're at home, not doing anything, just talking to a camera. So what's the difference? It's because you don't want to do anything for YouTube. That's the difference.
And I know there's a reaction channel who has decided to put out the narrative that my cellulitis is a lot worse than I actually let on. No.
Amberlynn, quit. Quit watching reaction channels. Just quit altogether. Because what you do is you focus on the negativity that is coming across on the reaction channel. You are not focused on your subscribers that are there for the positivity that comes across. You do not focus on who wants to be there and who wants to enjoy you. You focus on, let me prove all the haters wrong. And all you do is prove your haters right. You don't give a flip about nobody else.
Not at all, because the minute I see a tiny little red moment in my leg, I actually make my telehealth appointment immediately for that day, and I'm immediately put on antibiotics. I have expressed this ad nauseum. When I catch my cellulitis this quickly, it makes it extremely manageable. And the antibiotics I'm on is called doxycycline. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff like this.
So since you're on antibiotics, Amberlynn, this shouldn't be an excuse for you not to be uploading, for you not to be doing anything. This shouldn't be an excuse, because if you're behind in filming, you should be okay, like as of right now, so you should already be back to YouTube.
And I'm supposed to take them for 14 days. So I take them twice a day. But yeah, it's literally pretty simple. Like, I went to bingo Saturday night is when I stepped in the flood. All right, you guys, so we made it home safe and sound.
Instead of adding this in there, she could have just told us, hey, refer back to this vlog.
Pouring, it's flooding everywhere. Like, we have flood warnings.
But she is wearing the apron dress, if y'all haven't seen that one. Every time I see this blue dress, I'm gonna call it an apron.
It's genuinely scary. And then it was literally Sunday morning when I woke up. I noticed the issue. It was actually Easter, but I don't celebrate Easter, neither does my mom. And thankfully, my telehealth doctor was on call, so I was able to have like a really quick appointment with him. There was a couple pharmacies around here that were open. Immediately got my medicine. My cellulitis is at a very manageable spot right now.
If it's at a very manageable spot, then that means it's not an excuse. You can't use it as an excuse, but you're going to find a way to, and it's going to be somebody else's fault. It's usually YouTube's fault on the reason why you quit.
Got a small popcorn. So I got my small popcorn, and then I also got an icy. So we're
No, ma'am. No, 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 ma'am. Destiny even said, you cannot go to the movies without popcorn and candy, duh. So where's your candy? And we saw you go to the movies with your mama one time before, and when you went to the movies, you got yourself butter with extra butter. So you left out a whole lot of stuff there. So you chose to be lazy that day as well. Here we go.
about to leave the movie, but while my mom was at work, someone kissed her car. You can literally see the foundation from their nose and from their chin. Isn't that funny?
Who would do that? Who would do that? I am not going to walk up to some stranger's car and kiss it, because no, oh no, I don't know what all roads that's been down. I don't even think so. Pardon me, Amberlynn, did you do that? Did you do that, Amberlynn? That's something gross that you would do, because you're not very sanitary, and we all know this.
So I'm about to take her outside, but oh my gosh. The movie we saw was Drop. My mom liked it. I thought it was okay. Uncle Potty, I thought it was alright, I guess. I also have to go take out my trash. But you guys, there's a whole other rumor about I have open wounds on my leg.
Just show your daggum leg, Amberlynn. If this is going to bother you this bad and you're not going to shut your daggum mouth, show your leg, but you won't do it. You won't prove people wrong in that factor. You won't even prove that you have cellulitis. We don't know what you're taking antibiotics for. We don't know. We just have to go on your word, and your word ain't worth jack diddly.
No, that is not the way getting cellulitis works. Like, I can't be Dr. Lynn over here, because apparently people just want to use Google to find out everything instead of me, someone who has lived this since I was 16 years old. That's decades, plural, decades of living the experience. No, I do not have open wounds on my leg. I literally can't.
Amberlynn, there's somebody else that you listen to that uses Dr. Google all the time, and you're like, ooh, yeah, see, because they look things up on Google, they're right, and you can agree with them, because that's what they do, is look up everything on Google.
So for people who want things to be explained a little deeper, which I can be like that too, a lot of the time really, yes, an open wound can cause cellulitis, but you can also get cellulitis with literally, if you have the tiniest little skin scratch that every human has on their skin.
I don't have a skin scratch. I don't have a scratch at all. Where am I supposed to have a scratch at? Do you have... Okay, so are you saying this came from a scratch? Or do you have a wound? What do you have? You're not making no sense, Amberlynn. There's something else going on with you, if this is what you want to say.
That you can't even see. Like, you don't need anything. The first time I ever got cellulitis, which was the worst cellulitis I ever had, I had to be hospitalized. All I did was stub my toe.
Hold up! Wait a minute! Too convenient. Too convenient. She lived with Eric and Ricky, and she got cellulitis because she stumped her little toe. So now you're telling me your worst cellulitis came from you stumping your toe, and you got cellulitis from stumping your toe over when you lived with them. So twice now. That's a little convenient, isn't it? Man, you should just become a store.
At the age of 16 years old. Oh my God, the weather outside actually feels genuinely so good. But anyways, sorry, I just have cellulitis on the brain. This is why I don't like to open up to you guys. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about the people who are so judgmental and spread so many rumors. Like, this is why I don't want to tell you things, personal things. And then when I don't do that, people are like, oh my gosh, she's so boring. Why can't she just be like transparent with us and like open up to us? This is why. This is the very reason.
Because you focus on the haters and you do not focus on the ones that you need to focus on. You want everybody to say, congratulations, Amberlynn. Thank you, Amberlynn. You want that like button to go up, and because those likes don't go up, you want to punish everybody else. You want to hold everybody else accountable, but you don't want to hold yourself accountable. That's what you pull on here all the time. And it's just a pattern, Amberlynn Reed.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. And this antibiotic that I'm on is kind of kicking me in the butt. And I just don't feel the greatest. Plus, I have an infection going through my body. So I am still filming my What I Ate Today video. But I'm going to add 2 days in it because, like, literally I just feel so bad because it's not going to be a good What I Ate.
Let me give you my opinion in case you haven't seen my other video and you're seeing this one. I don't think she filmed 2 days of what she ate. Okay, I think she filmed that all in one day. Why? Because she has said before those burritos are really small. Okay? Her saying those burritos are really small. Do we really believe Amberlynn laid up in her house and did absolutely nothing without eating all day? Like constantly eating all day? That usually does not happen. If she did nothing besides lay in bed, she eats. Proven by her on her channel. She has said that before. So, I don't believe she just ate 2 of those burritos in one day. I don't believe it. I think that she filmed it all in one day. That's why she had to do the voiceover. You don't hear dates. You don't hear times. You don't hear, you don't hear anything. You don't see what clothes she's in even. You don't see none of that stuff. I think she's lying because that's what she does is lie.
Today video by no means. I kind of just like need a moment. Like yesterday I saw my mom, went and hung out with her. Tomorrow I'm seeing my mom, hanging out with her. I'm supposed to be resting more than I am. I have a bad habit of like when my cellulitis isn't like at its worst, because trust me, I have been going through it with cellulitis since I was in high school. Like I was hospitalized in high school. Like it was genuinely scary.
Part of me is starting to think she doesn't have cellulitis. Because what kind of infection, as she said, you can feel bad, and then the next day go to the movies, have a good day, go have fun. The next day, feel bad. The next day, okay, I'm up and going again. How does that work? Any antibiotics I've ever been on, they didn't do that to me. But once you get them in your system, you feel better once they're in your system. Am I not understanding something? Am I supposed to get on Google and let Dr. Google solve this for me? because you wanted to do a voiceover, and when you did that voiceover, you should have explained it a lot better, and I shouldn't have to be sitting here questioning it if you're wanting to use cellulitis as an excuse. Show your leg, Amberlynn. Prove it, Amberlynn.
And even just like a couple years ago, like I had cellulitis so bad that like my temperature was like 104. I genuinely thought I was dying. So literally when it's just like the infection, like my leg is red, it's a little painful, etc., etc., and like I don't get like all the other symptoms with it, it's hard for me to process that like I actually have an infection inside of me, if that makes sense. So I haven't been resting as much as I should be.
It makes absolutely no sense. That's why I don't believe you. I can't help it. I don't believe her. She's not going to convince me at this point.
So I'm trying my hardest today to do that because I know I'm going out with my mom tomorrow. And then I think on Saturday, my friend wants to pick me up and we're going to go hang out. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to cancel that or what I plan on doing. By the way, I was just holding Twinkie and her little paw print right there. My skin is really sensitive, but yeah.
So we're pretty much lucky that she picked up a camera and faced it towards her at all and pressed record, because her job is one of the hardest ones to do, guys. Y'all remember that. She's doing us a favor by even talking to us on YouTube.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like the spoon theory, but it's where like you wake up every day with a certain amount of spoons and it kind of reflects like your energy and how much you can give of yourself. There is a lot more that goes into it, but how I feel lately is like normally I wake up with 10 spoons and I'm able to give 5 of those to my fur babies, 2 of those to myself, you know, and like 2 of those to YouTube. It all is just like given in different areas. But I would say in the last like few days, maybe 4 or 5, I'm only waking up with 5 spoons.
Amberlynn, you said you wanted kids, right? All right, you said at one point you wanted kids, and when you had your hysterectomy, it bothered you that you would never be able to have kids, right? If you had kids right now, you couldn't be saying what you were saying. It wouldn't matter if you had 0 spoons. It wouldn't matter. You getting your butt up and you taking care of your responsibilities. You couldn't open the door and let them run out and say, oh no, I'm down to 1. You can't do that. You have to get up and take care of your responsibilities, and one of your responsibilities is your job. That's what you have to take care of that baby. And it doesn't matter what you feel like, what you got going on. You do what you have to do. You need to think about stuff like that, but you won't because you are so conceited.
So I'm trying to be like, where do I put those 5 spoons? And YouTube has been on the bottom front here, which is okay. It's understandable. I'm gonna have days like that. I'm gonna have weeks like that. You know, I have mental illness. I have just everyday human issues. But I'm not giving my spoons to YouTube as much this week. I'm trying my hardest still. I hope that you guys know that. But my spoons are going to things that is helping me mentally and just
say things that matter to you. That's what you need to say. YouTube does not matter to you. Your subscribers do not matter to you. Your members do not matter to you. The people that support you do not matter to you. No, they don't. They are not hill beans in your eyes. It doesn't. You frustrate me. You frustrate me. You put so much attention into the ones that dislike your videos. You put no attention whatsoever at all into the ones that like your videos. That's the sad part. Quit looking at your analytics. Quit looking at those buttons. Leave them alone and just do your daggum job.
I'm putting them into things that are just like helping me survive day to day. I feel like a cell phone that's only waking up on 50%. Like it literally will not go above 50%. So I don't know. I'm low mentally, but I'm gonna see my mom today, and that always makes me feel like a million times better. I'm playing for my mom because she had to go to the bathroom.
Did you hear that giggle? Did you hear the giggle? She's got the biggest smile on her face right now. So everything she was talking about is a bull. Malarkey is what it is. It's the biggest load. She manipulates a lot. She gaslights a lot. She does all of that. Why? Because she can, and people eat it up.
I'm red. She's blue. I just won though. Yay. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I was actually supposed to go hang out with my friend. She was gonna come pick me up. But I think me even doing anything this week was probably a bad idea, like going to the movies and then to bingo last night. I'm supposed to be resting. And I've just also been just not feeling the greatest because of it, obviously.
You cannot be an adult, Amberlynn. If you know you're supposed to be resting, you rest. It doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to go out and do this, I'm going to go out and do that, and then I'm going to come back and have an excuse, and I'm going to sell it to YouTube. Or try to sell it to YouTube. Or fail at selling it to YouTube. Because you're failing miserably.
Antibiotics don't make me feel the greatest. And I'm sure this vlog has sucked, but it's because I don't feel good.
There is no because. Yeah, y'all go down there in that comment section and gripe me out because I paused it too soon. That's what it's down there for. But there is no because. It's you, Amberlynn. That's all it is. It's you. No effort, Lynn.
If I had any other job, like, I wouldn't even be allowed to go to the job. The fact that I'm still trying to, like, go out, do things for my mental health, still film for you guys and stick to this schedule, it says a lot. Because normally in the past, I would have just disappeared for a couple weeks. But today I need to rest.
She's tired of her own daggum schedule. I told y'all. Told you. She's getting done with it. She was over it. Everybody was saying they were bored. She was tired of getting all the sour comments. She done. She didn't want to do it no more. She's quitting. That's why this thing is so daggum short. She's quitting.
I tried to choose the more responsible route. I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to feel guilty for it. And hopefully tomorrow I feel a lot better because I need to grocery shop. Sundays are the day where I do like the mopping because I like to mop once a week. I like to clean my bedding once a week, and that's Sundays as well. So we will see how I feel. I just want to say, like, thank you to those who are having patience because today my What I Ate Today video went up. And I've been contacted by so many people saying, like, I can tell you don't feel good. Thank you for still uploading. And, like, genuinely, thank you so much.
I think you're lying through your dag-blame teeth. That's what I think you're doing. I think you're lying now. I think you're lying then. And I think you're going to keep lying. I think you're just using this whole cellulitis thing and saying, ooh, I have it. And ooh, it's this bad. Or ooh, it's not that bad. Because people will ask you if it's leaking. No. People will ask you if it's swollen. Or if it's red. Or if it's pulsating. Or whatever it may be doing. I don't claim to be an expert in it. There's somebody in my comments that, said they do have it. And, they're better to ask than me. But Dr. Google, whenever I looked it up, it was talking about, you being sick with like, and, and she was gaining weight. So how do you gain weight if you're sick like that? Because you don't want to eat. That's why I'm thinking if she did have the, and, then she ate a whole lot in one day.
All right, you guys, hello. It is the next day. I am taking my medicine, 100 milligrams, 2 times a day. So I have an alarm set on my phone where I take it AM and PM. And so...
Hey, Amberlynn, you really... You really discount your audience knowledge. You really do. 2 times a day. They don't think you take it at 10 and then 11. No, most people know you take it in the morning and at night. Most people know that. I'm telling you, she does not care one bit about her audience.
I used to take Bactrim whenever I would get cellulitis, but I'd get this really bad rash right here when that would happen. And like in my brain, I was like, oh, it's probably normal, like it's totally fine. Like TMI, but a lot of girls get yeast infections when they take antibiotics. I personally have never experienced that, but I was just thinking, okay, maybe that's just like something that happens to people.
Just because you're coming on here and talking about antibiotics and saying you're doing this and you're taking this and you put something in your mouth, it doesn't mean that that's what you're putting in your mouth, Amberlynn. Sorry, that's not what that means. I don't know what you're doing. You could be having your little gummies that you do. I don't know. You could be taking a vitamin. I don't know, but it doesn't mean that you have what you're saying you have, and you want to prove that you have what you're saying you have. Show your leg. You won't do it. You say you don't like showing it. Then shut everybody up. Hush everybody up. Simple and easy.
Like it's normal. And it was the last time I got cellulitis. I mentioned to my doctor, I was like, every time I take Bactrim, I get like a rash right here almost immediately. Like it's like my second dose, it forms. And he's literally like, that's an allergic skin reaction. And I'm like, what? So I'm like partially allergic to Bactrim. I don't really know. But I was just like, okay, I guess I should have like mentioned that before.
Oh, no, don't. And Boleyn knows more about her body than any doctors do. Remember that? She's the one that can spot cellulitis before anybody else can. She knows exactly what's going on with her body. Y'all remember that? So why did the doctor have to tell her that she's allergic? Or she may be allergic? Why did the doctor have to do that?
Which I'm usually nervous about things like that. Like I don't take medicine. I hate medicine. I'm afraid of medicine. So like any little weird things that happen with it, usually my anxiety like flares. But literally it's been happening for years. So I thought it was normal. I don't know. All right, you guys. So it's been hours and hours since you last saw me.
It's been 8 hours. You put the thing in there that says it's been 8 hours. Hours and hours. It's been 8 hours that you have absolutely not showed us jack diddly squat.
I was able to do my bedding. I was able to do my mopping. Everything that I normally do on Sundays. But I chose to do that instead of grocery shopping because I still have some things at home and I can always Instacart. But I wanted to do my weekly Amazon.
Wait a second. You did all your house chores and you didn't even set up a tripod or anything and just hit record on a camera? You couldn't do that? Make this a little bit longer? Show us you doing something? You're okay with being up and walking around and, mopping, sweeping, doing all that stuff. You're okay with doing that. But it's too much effort for you to do your job of vlogging. Yeah, y'all see how this is working out? Y'all believe what you want to believe.
Haul. I got 2 of these Nintendo eShop gift cards. I do not like to put my debit card on Nintendo at all. Makes me have a lot of anxiety. So I got those because I want to use it on Fortnite and I might buy a game. But on Fortnite, I want to buy the Sabrina Carpenter skin because it's literally adorable. I got a pair of bigger silver hoops.
Why do you buy earrings and stuff? I mean, honestly, why do you do that? Because you don't hardly go anywhere besides bingo and out to eat with your mama. So why do you buy earrings like that? Do you do it just to dress up for YouTube? Because if you're going to quit YouTube, then why do you need them? You don't need them. So you're wasting your money.
Because the last pair that I recently bought were just too small for me. So I got this blue mesh long sleeve. I don't know. We're going to see how it works because usually I buy these types of things from Torrid. I haven't even tried it on. I don't know how it's going to work for me. I'm hoping it's super tight, just how I like it, but like the right type of tight. The tight that I enjoy because that's the whole point of mesh for me. I think mesh is so cute. So if this fits, there's a couple other colors I want to get.
Okay, everything in here is always my opinion, and this is for your entertainment, and I do this for fun, but I have to get some kind of entertainment out of this, right? So I can continue doing it. But I think she wears stuff like this because it sucks her in just a little bit. That's why she likes to buy it smaller. That's what I think. Like I said, you use your own noggin.
So I don't have a bingo bag. I've just been using a purse, but I decided to get one. It's purple and clear. I think it is super cute. And I also wanted to surprise my mom with something. I think she's gonna literally love this. It's a shirt and it says peace, love, bingo. This is literally her aesthetic. I know she's gonna love that a lot. So I'm excited to give it to her next time I see her. All right, you guys, so here's the
wannabe Lego, right? Because that's what we're working on right now. We're not working on name brand Lego. We're doing wannabe Legos because she's got to point that out. It's got to be pointed out that she's not working on an actual Lego.
Weekly Lego update. I really like doing homes and such. I like the creativity of them. So there's a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, a shower. I think it's cutesy. Here's the brand because I told you guys I would show you the brand. So I did start another Lego in this week, but I want to surprise you guys with that one.
No, I cannot say Lego like she says it, so it's kind of like Lego. She needs to say like Lego, something like that, something that just rolls off the tongue. Okay, I'm sorry. For those that I'm from Texas, okay? Sometimes my southern drawl comes out. Sometimes it doesn't. Half the time I can't control it. I don't know, okay? I don't ask any questions of myself. I'm just surprised when it comes out of my mouth, okay? I am.
All right, you guys, so it is time for the oracle reading.
No! Nope. Y'all have fun. I don't watch these. Y'all have fun. I'll just interrupt when I can.
The 3 decks I am using today are What's the Vibe, Life Happens, and Believe in Your Own Magic. So I'm going to edit out all the shuffling besides the one shuffle that I do where you see me pull the card. All right, so the first card is Salty, Bitter, Angry, Petty.
Oh, that describes you 100%. That's what you are. So I guess one thing got right.
Second card is Crisis. Third card is Stars. You can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your own goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write it in a daily journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. This reading is about...
You know what? Yeah, I'm trying to edit and do the same time. Most people would take this and they would cut this bottom part off to get the lotion out of here, to put it in here. But nobody said I was being smart at the moment, okay? We're leaving that out of there. I've almost got this thing full, but I got to try to get the rest of it out, and it's not working. I'll try to fix that problem.
How I have gone through a lot in my life. It has been crisis after crisis after crisis, chaos after chaos after chaos. And it's created this. It's created this morbidly obese, BPD, CPTSD, anxiety, paranoia.
Are there any more letters of the alphabet you want to throw in there? Because I think you forgot a couple.
Food addict, like who genuinely just wants to be happy and to be healthy and to be loved and to love. And
Oh, so you want to be happy and you want to be loved. Something going on in your personal life, Amberlynn? You're getting a little salty there. Just a little bit. Somebody breaking up with you? Something going on that we need to know about that you ain't going to tell us? Because we all know you ain't going to tell us. Because every time you tell us something, you end up doxing your girlfriend or whoever you're talking to. When they say, don't say my name, you say the name, or you tell us where they live. You'll tell us all the information. We give you enough time, you will. So is there something, you're salty about? Are you having a little bit of relationship problems? Yeah, I think you are.
I'm bitter, bitch. I'm salty that this is my life. And now,
Hey, I use that word. You're not allowed to use that word. You just hush a mush.
I have to fix it. I'm angry. I'm the one who has to fix this. I am the very equivalent of someone that I don't want to be.
You are angry at YouTube. You better hush your daggum mouth. Nobody is giving you the approval that you want. Nobody is patting you on the back like you want. Nobody's giving you the likes that you want. Nobody's saying, Amberlynn, you are just the best thing ever. You're the best thing since sliced cheese. Nobody's saying that to you, and you ain't liking it at all. So you're throwing a hissy fit is what you're doing, you little toddler.
And it's telling me I can be anyone I want to be. I can be mentally healthy.
You just can't be a responsible adult. That's the one thing you can't do.
I can be physically healthy. I just have to do it. The crisis, the chaos, the anger. Stop with the petty.
Screw the paycheck.
And just do you. I need to just preach and preach. Amberlynn, you are capable of change. The universe tells you this almost every single week. All right, you guys, so that's the end of my oracle reading. And I do want to say...
Yay! That means I have to pay attention now. No!
I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube. I don't know for how long. I need a mental break.
Told you she was leaving. She bored herself off of YouTube. She bored all of us. She got tired of the hate comments. She got tired of not being, number one. So she left. She gone. She'll be back. She don't stay gone long. All right.
I need a physical break. I need to rest. And I just need time to myself and time for just like positivity and peace. And
all right, y'all, leave it in the comments. I'm going to speak freely here, okay? Isn't it odd that what she just pulled and the attitude she just had, what she just pulled in the cards and the attitude she just had, just led into this? Isn't it odd? Those cards led her into a rant, which seamlessly flowed into, I'm leaving YouTube. It all just went in one smooth little path. Isn't that kind of odd and weird? Just saying.
I need to just like focus really hard on where I'm giving my spoons this coming week and the near future for however long. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this weekly vlog. I know it has not been the greatest. My health is reflecting in that, but I hope to come back feeling better soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Told y'all she wanted was support. She's not getting it. Don't worry, she'll be back. She'll have a different schedule. She'll have some other cockamamie scheme that she's got up her sleeve. She always does this. It always happens. Y'all don't be afraid. Told you last time. It was just getting boring. She was bored. We were bored. We were all tired of it. So now people aren't going to have her to react to however many days out of the week. But me, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried. I do enough of talking about Amberlynn. Okay, here's how it goes. I talk to Amberlynn in videos, okay? And then I just film myself. It works that way. My little brain processes it, and then I upload it to you if it's worth uploading. All right, guys. I want to just say to you that I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alright, like I said, I'll still be doing my content because I know Amber will be back. She always is, because she needs a ching, and that ain't ever gonna change. She can't live off of just the money that she makes off of people, watching her old content. Because people are going to go back to watching her old content. That's what's going to happen. Because everybody needs an Amberlynn Field. It's what's going to happen. It always happens that way. So she's going to get some of her paycheck off of that. But it's not going to be as much if she's uploading and she's going to get those kinds. So when she needs that oomph in her, in her paycheck, of course she's going to need to come back for it. It's a pattern, it's a roller coaster, and we're just on it, and we just keep going. You just have to hold on, and she just takes us for the ride. But I really do hope y'all have a good one for me. Alright, guys, and it's because I never say it. Y'all subscribe, y'all hit like, y'all do whatever y'all want to do, hit dislike. None of it matters to me, because I'm just on here for fun, and I hope that I entertain you just a little bit. Alright, guys, bye!